Hi everybody, it's Elaine here. Good morning from the beautiful sunny state of Colorado here in the US. And yeah, wherever you happen to be in the world, hopefully you're having a good morning, a good day, a good evening, or a good sleep, wherever you happen to be in the world. Okay, we're on to our next channel. Our next channeling session is for a sweet little old lady named Sweet Pea. And the first thing I wanted to show you is this really cool. I'm dog sitting today, and prior to Cosmo, who I'm dog sitting, there was Bella, and I just find this so comforting, and I hope that you do too. Can you see a little bit better? Hard to say. It's an angel. It's an angel who's holding a little puppy dog, and I just find it so comforting to think of our animals in the arms of angels on the other side. Which is a topic for a whole nother day, the other side. All right, so for those of you who may be catching one of my videos for the very first time, my name is Elaine. I'm an animal Reiki master, and among other things, I help people prepare for and cope with pet loss. And one of the unintended consequences of practicing with animals who are transitioning is that I have been able to connect with them after they've crossed. And I used to keep this a secret. It was a gift that I did not share. I told no one about it. And only recently have I come out of the spiritual closet, so to speak, to share this information, because the animals keep showing up for me day after day after day, asking for me to share their message. And so the way that I do this, and I'm going to be brave today, I'm going to let you guys watch and see what I do. The way that I do this is when I connect with animals, I go into a meditation, and it doesn't take long. Now, I meditate non-negotiable every single day. So meditation for me comes very naturally and very easily. So I quiet my mind, I open my heart, I invite them to join me. I imagine that there's a bridge that springs from my heart to the other side. I invite them to come into my heart and share whatever message they would like to share with you. And I ask for a couple of things. I ask for, and I don't always get what I ask for, but most times I do. I ask for something specific so that the person who has requested this channeling session, and these are brief, the person who requested this channeling session gets something meaningful for them. That there is some message that, number one, they understand it's coming from their animal companion. Number two, a message that is specific to them, which sometimes resonates with other people as well. And then I also ask for something general, something that animals want to share with all human companions, no matter who they are. And so we'll see how this goes today. I generally do this off camera. So I quiet my mind, I go into a quiet space, and then I jot down all my notes, all the things that come to me from the animals. And it's just because I feel vulnerable doing this on camera, but I'm going to do it because I'm being called to do it this morning, and I really want to share this with you, and I want you to see how it goes, because part of what I want to do is be able to show you how to do this. I want to be able to teach human companions how they can be the most amazing companion and have the best relationship with their animal, whether their animal companion is here on planet Earth or across the other side at the Rainbow Bridge, which is a topic for another day. And if you'd like to learn more about the Rainbow Bridge, you want to watch this video up there. Okay, here we go. No more of that nonsense. Oh, so let me get this out of the way real quick. It would really help if you could click the subscribe button, which is over here. And if you press the little like button, if you like this video, it just helps to get these videos out to more and more people. And just over the past few weeks, the viewership on this channel has raised dramatically. So it really does help. And I thank you guys so much for your support. But it is time for, Sweet Pea is dying to come, dying, that's probably not the right word. Sweet Pea is very, very anxiously, enthusiastically awaiting to come through. So we're just gonna quiet our mind here for a minute. So all I do, you can just watch, and at some point I will open my eyes again. But I take a minute to quiet my mind. I let go of all my baggage, all the little things that I might be carrying around. Any little worries, any little stressors. I put them into this beautiful purple velvet bag. That's how I picture it. It has a drawstring. Anything that happens to be on my mind, pop it right into the bag. And in my mind's eye, I pull this beautiful golden cord. It says drawstring to the bag, and I pop my worries in there and let them go. Then I take the bag, and I have this beautiful tree here in Colorado. It is my favorite tree. It's gnarly and twisted. Its roots are all through the rocks. It's actually one of the most beautiful trees I've ever seen. It has to be ancient. And in my mind's eye, I ask that tree to take care of my bag of worries for me. Just keep it there for me for the next few minutes so that I can be fully present for Sweet Pea. And I focus on my breath. And I imagine drawing the breath into my heart space, filling my heart with love. And from this beautiful space of love, I allow a bridge to spring forward. I imagine that it crosses a little babbling brook. And on the other side, when the bridge reaches the other side, there are the animals with whom I'd like to connect. And there's usually lots of animals waiting over there. And today I'm asking Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea's all ready. I can see her little butt wiggling. Sweet Pea is all ready to cross the bridge. I invite her just to scamper right across and let her heart space join with my heart space. She's a little wiggle butt. And Sweet Pea's human did send me a little picture of her, but I knew already that Sweet Pea had some amazing ears. Sweet Pea has some really good ears. Really big in comparison to the size of the rest of her, but they're awesome ears. And so I asked Sweet Pea, is there something that we can tell her mama? I'm going to open my eyes right now. Is there something we can tell her mama that will let her mama know that it's her? And okay, so I'm getting talking, too much talking. There's too much talking. Too much talking bothered her. She didn't like too much talking. She didn't like when everybody got together and started talking and left her out. She didn't even like talking on the phone. So if you were talking on the phone, she disliked that too. She has a very distinct way of letting you know when she's unhappy. When she dislikes something or she's displeased, that's the word that's coming through. When she's displeased with you, she has a very unique way. She's not telling me what that is. I'm not getting what it is, but she has a very distinct way of letting you know when she's displeased and letting you understand her displeasure. So she did dislike when there was too much talking and even on the phone. And so would she run in little circles? Would she bark? Would she yap? Would she try to get your attention to stop you from talking? That's what I'm getting the sense of. Okay. Yeah, I see her running in little circles. She also wants to tell you about balance. Balance is the word that's coming through. I can see this person, like I might visualize a person balancing on a balance beam or a tightrope. It's a tightrope. And what is it that you are trying to balance? You're trying to balance too much. She wants you to know that you are taking on too much. You're trying to balance too much. She wants you to treat yourself nicer. You are, I don't mean to be saying this in any kind of judgmental way. I'm just kind of sharing with you the things that are coming through. So I'll try to say without like finger pointing, she's sharing with me that she believes you are, that's the only phrase I have for it. She believes you are trying to do too much. You are trying to balance too much. You are trying to please other people. And I want you to know that this is me right now. I want you to know that I'm dog sitting, and Cosmo has come up. You can't see this on camera. Cosmo has come up and placed both his paws in my hands as if to say, yes, this is it. Is that what she did? Would she go like this to you? Would she come up and place her paws on you when she needed your attention? This is what Cosmo is doing for me right now, almost as if he's bringing through a little bit of message from little Sweet Pea. Yes, thank you, Cosmo. We appreciate that very much. Um, anyway, I hope you know what that means about the balance and pleasing, trying to please too many people. So instead of taking care of yourself and being nicer to yourself, she wants you to be nicer to yourself. That the people pleasing thing is causing you stress and trying to juggle. Oh, that's coming through too, trying to juggle too much. Okay, I always try to temper those little messages because our animals come to us to teach us things. Our animals want us to almost like they want to help us with our relationship with life. And these are the things that they try to teach us. And if we don't listen to them in our current earthly world, in our little bodies, they'll still try to teach us from the other side. Okay, so what else? They want us to know, this is in general. Sweet Pea wants us to know there's nothing to worry about. That this is for everybody. That Sweet Pea in particular wants you to know, were you questioning whether or not she arrived safely to the other side? I've done videos on that too, all the time. It's a question that comes up for everybody, so I'm going to share this with everyone. Every single one of our animal companions, Sweet Pea is on, I can feel her little paws on me. Yes, Sweet Pea wants you to know that every single animal makes it to the other side without even a shadow of a doubt. They don't even linger. There's no lingering. There's no getting stuck. They immediately cross to the other side. And when they do, it is only pure positive love. There is nothing that you need to worry about. Every single animal is safe on the other side. Oh, wow, this has really come through really loud and clear. Every single animal. That includes our dogs, our cats, our horses, snakes, any animal that crosses anywhere in the whole wide world, even if it's an eagle who's time to go and they fall from the sky, any deer, anything, every single animal immediately crosses into safety, security, love, peace, calm, more love than you can possibly imagine. The deepest love that you can imagine in your heart, it's 100 million times deeper on the other side. And they want you to know that. So there's nothing for you to worry about. Then she's saying there's another question that comes up. Does she miss you? And she laughs, as all animals laugh. There's chuckles coming from the other side because the answer they want to tell you is no. They don't miss you. And that doesn't mean they don't love you. It simply means that when they transition, it doesn't mean they leave. And they don't know how to get this message across any clearer. So no, they don't miss you because they have never left you. They are here with you now. They have always been with you. They will always be with you. They're saying to me, this is there's multiple animals here right now. I've got a room full of animals here right now. Okay, quiet guys, quiet. They want you to pay attention. They want you to pay attention. Every single day, your animal companion that has crossed tries to get your attention in one way or another. You can hear them if you listen with the ears of your heart. You can see them if you see with your heart. You can hear them if you hear with your heart. You can smell them, you can feel them, you can touch them if you do it with your heart. So set aside your doubts. Set aside any judgment that you have of yourself, any judgment that you feel you get from others. It's nobody's business but yours. Pay attention, and you will be able to connect with your animal. You'll hear a message from them in some way or another. They will get through to you if you're paying attention. I guess that's the big words for today. Pay attention. Thank you, Sweet Pea. Thank you so much for joining me. That's the other thing I always do. Every animal who comes through to me, and in fact, today it's for all the animals. I thank them so much for sharing with us, for sharing this space with me, for coming into my heart, for allowing me to share with you. Thank you for sharing your animal companion with me. And may the animals continue to light your way until it's time for our next message. Take care.